Freelee the Banana Girl and Shane Dawson are both very controversial internet personalities. Freelee was controversial because of the videos she made, which is pretty much the same thing as Shane, except the controversies were quite different. My video talking about the drama between Freelee and Tana did quite well, so if you're new to my channel from watching that video, welcome. Thank you so much for watching my videos. The one I kind of wanted to cover today was not so much the drama in this relationship, but more the back and forth between Freelee and Shane. The whole YouTube banter situation between them went on for actually quite a while. The first video was made in around 2014, and then it went on to around 2018 when Freelee made her last video about Shane. Now in total, Freelee made 15 videos on Shane. This video is going to pretty much just be covering the backstory or the original videos that Freelee made on Shane and kind of covering a little bit of her character development as a YouTuber. These are basically just the iconic moments of Freelee's videos that she made about Shane in 2014. The first video she made was in July of 2014, which was titled Shane Dawson Calls Me a Name on Video. Sad face, my reaction, plus hater advice. Which is a little bit rich, a little bit confusing based upon how her YouTube personality evolved, but let's see what she says.
Freelee la, get in on this.
What's your penis in it?
What's her name? Freelee
The banana girl,
Banana kind, get in on that, girl.
I have absolutely no idea what the situation with her name is, but I think at some point she was called Freelee. I personally like the name Freelee so much better than Freelee. Freelee, as she scours the internet in a quest for relevance in how she can make fun of people's diets and make change, saw this clip from Trisha and Shane.
She said don't eat fruit because why?
Fruit is so bad for you, Freelee. It's literally so bad.
30-minute video.
I hope so.
But like literally, they know what they're doing. Like they did this on purpose, like 100%. They were waiting for Freelee to say something and to add to it, and that's pretty much what she did.
People on the internet can be so mean. I can't believe Shane said that.
I think this is a subtle mock to people who hated on her at the time, which this is quite preemptive to, obviously, because I've watched the whole videos, because I've gotten all these clips together. At this point in time, from the videos at least she made about Shane, Freelee wasn't too bad.
I'm just kidding, of course. I thought it was hilarious. Shane's little interpretation, his little impersonation, the little Freelee impersonation. Well done, Shane, that was pretty funny.
I feel like this is passive aggressive and she's really human, but go on.
And when it comes to like criticism and comments on the internet, you've got to harden up. Seriously, lighten up and harden up, or else, you know, if I took every comment and criticism to heart, I'd be freaking mental case, that's for sure, because I get so much of it.
This girl is really out here acting like cyberbullying isn't a thing.
And I understand why it comes my way, because I'm putting out a controversial message. I'm being controversial, so I expect that to come back.
That's great. I just think at this point in time that she's really not understanding that it's not appropriate to make videos commenting on people's skin, commenting on people's weight, commenting on other aspects of people's lives.
At Princess's place and I got my bananas, and I was just thinking about the whole hater thing.
I don't know why she chose to film herself as she's driving. It's like, yeah, I know, YouTubers' schedules, they're always so jam-packed, like she didn't have time.
Okay, I get emails often and comments from people saying, Freelee, how do you deal with haters? You know, you get them all the time, how do you deal with it? Give me some tips. You know, I've just started a YouTube channel and I can't handle these people, the hate and blah, blah, blah. Well, my first tip is you have to take control and carb the gut.
So, one way to deal with haters, keep eating, okay?
Always about the other person, just about always about them projecting their problems, their jealousy, their deep insecurity onto you. So don't take it personally.
This is the bit I don't quite understand, because I'm like, how logically are you saying that? Like, is this not, are you not speaking about yourself in this? Like, I don't think she's speaking about herself, because to be honest, I don't think she personally has an issue with her weight, and she really, really believes that she is helping people by doing this, when in reality, I really don't think she was doing that much or bringing that much to the chat.
Next one would be, definitely don't go down to their level. Don't become a hater as well. All right, because you don't want to vibrate on that frequency. You don't want to give in to them. Okay, you're better than that. Be a lover. Throw love at them.
So I am confusion.
Drink less Haterade and more Datorade. Definitely, they need to drink more Datorade.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Shane and Trisha mentioned Freelee once again, so Freelee once again makes another video. This time it's called Shane Dawson Asked Me Personal Question.
And some of you might be like, oh my god, Freelee, stop doing these videos on Shane and stop doing them on other YouTubers. You're a horrible person. Oh my god. Woo! Shh. Just relax. Take a deep breath and relax. It's only the internet. This is the YouTube game, folks.
Again, acting like cyberbullying isn't a thing.
If it really upsets you that much, you gotta come the fuck up, get your ass out the door, do some lymph pumping, and get a new perspective. Because this is how it goes. This is the YouTube game.
So the advice is eat and change your mindset.
Free Lala just came out with her new custard alligator.
Oh, is it raw though?
It's totally raw, it's vegan, and it's fattening. It's so bad for you. Oh my god, it's so bad for you, Free Lala. You're gonna hate it, Free Lala.
It still kind of confuses me how people found this entertaining. I was never a Trish, Shane and Drew vlog watcher, but what in the 2014 is this?
Okay, so as you can see, they're just kids having fun. And I know some of you would have taken offense to some of the comments, but at the end of the day, you've just got to lighten up and put energy into things that matter in your life and not into opinions and comments that don't.
This is really, really closely sounding like you're just depressed. Just get over it.
There's definitely some legitimate questions in there from Shane. One in particular, what do you think, Shane? With a flat belly like this, do you think the amount of volume that I'm eating, where does it go?
I mentioned this in my last video, but it really bugs me. This is Australian representation. Probably will be able to tell that I'm Australian. Like, not all Australians are like this, guys. I promise.
It goes in the toilet. That's where it goes. Fluffy, fruity floaters.
Why? I get she's doing this for attention, but my god. Could you imagine being like, I have fluffy, fruity floaters. Ew, 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 Miss Girl, stop it. Stop this, stop.
That's what I'm doing in the toilet a couple of times a day. I'm very proud of my poos. Very, very healthy, that's for sure.
A couple of times a day? Well, I mean, it's a good thing this girl works from home, presumably, because, my god, no wonder she's vlogging in the car. Maybe that's why. Maybe she's just spending so much time in the toilet because she drinks so much fiber. Maybe she does run out of time to vlog.
It's healthy to have a pitcher of orange juice. You ate 87 oranges.
She's gonna hate you.
Well, no, I'm asking that's a question. Drew, back me up.
Hi, how are you?
That's so much sugar, and I know it's natural sugar. You're
what
gonna
she
die.
wants.
Okay, so the next question is about sugar. And I noticed Trisha in there says, she's gonna hate you now. Of course I'm not gonna hate anyone. It's
This you?
People who continue to eat meat and dairy even though they know the impact of their diet choices on the planet, on the animals. They've watched Earthlings, they know all the facts, they've been educated, but they choose to continue eating animal products, whether they actually deserve to continue living. It's like, I am just so glad that you're interested enough to ask me these questions, so keep asking the questions for sure. I'll keep answering them.
In other words, keep mentioning me in your vlogs. Shout out, please.
And, you know, when it comes to sugar, yes, I eat a high sugar diet. I have done for over 7.5 years. I've been smashing in unlimited calories from sugar, and guess what's happened? I've lost over 40 pounds of excess blubber. I've overcome a whole host of disease and never felt better in my life.
This is very much telecommercial vibes. Like, I went vegan, it cured all my diseases. Which is like, look, you really do not have scientific evidence to present to prove this. Like, please stop. No health advice over the internet unless you're qualified, please. Even if you are qualified, it's still a bit sketch because everyone needs personalized health advice, I feel like. Please do that just in general and don't listen to advice off the internet.
So Free Lala question, I know you're into diet tips. She's totally gonna make a video about that.
Totally, she'll answer our
Okay,
question.
do you eat it? And also, is it part of your morning binge?
Okay, so now onto the question that I supposedly binge on for breakfast. Well, if I was going to binge on any, it would be vegan, because apparently vegan men's cum is the most nutritionally dense on the planet.
Again, it really like annoys me to think that people are watching this. Like, a large amount of probably Americans are watching this and being like, oh my god, Australia is crazy. I'm just like, Miss Girl, I know we're crazy. I know we have spiders and vegans everywhere, but I promise you, a lot of us are normal and don't act like this.
In the world, the most nutritious and also the tastiest. Far, far, far superior to meat eating. So there you go, Trisha, perfect. You need yourself a vegan boyfriend. But this is just what I've heard. I don't swallow and tell.
This video I find really funny. It's called Shane Dawson Tweets Freelee the Banana Girl. This girl literally made a whole video and monetized it, which honestly, kind of respect for that YouTube grind. A video about her tweeting Trisha Paytas and Shane Dawson, asking them to mention her in their videos.
And some of you might be like, oh my God, that's so rude, he called you a bitch. Folks, I call myself a bitch.
This you?
And who is a real bully here? Who called me a bitch in the video several times?
If this does not sum up Freelee the Banana Girl, I genuinely don't know what does. So Shane makes a video basically talking about how he has body dysmorphia, and Freelee chooses to respond to that. I don't, to be honest, understand why she felt the need to make this video. Well, obviously I do, because this is the kind of content she makes.
One thing that is important to note is that if we lose the weight through calorie restriction, through carbohydrate restriction, through crash dieting, then we are not going to, feel our best at the end of that. Even if we've lost all this weight, we're still not going to feel, totally energized because we don't have enough carbohydrates, we don't have enough calories in general. I'm here to tell you that you are not your disorder and you can take steps to change your life today. And it starts with what you put in your gob.
This is somewhat attributing his body dysmorphia to the fact that he's not vegan, and it's like, that's not really how it works, okay? I mean, the whole vibe about like calorie restricting and starving yourself and stuff like that is obviously not healthy. I'm obviously not a medical professional, but I feel like common sense kind of says that. Then we get to the part of the video that really, really rubs me the wrong way, because she's pretty much saying, Shane, don't have your body dysmorphia. Your life could be so much worse.
That you have food and internet and clothing. There are 2 billion children in the world, and 1 billion are in poverty. Every second child. As you enjoy a nice warm shower, 43% of the world lives without basic sanitation. You think carrying extra weight is tough? Try living on less than $2 a day. While you spend your precious time during the day focusing on and complaining about your weight, 20,000 children die.
Which I think that this girl really doesn't understand, like depression or anxiety or anything like that. She's like, you have that because you're not vegan, and if you have depression because you're vegan, you're just not eating enough. So, the final video Freelee makes is really weird. It's called Shane and Trisha Paytas Accuse Me of Purging My Bananas, where pretty much Shane and Trisha make a throwaway comment in their videos, which they probably shouldn't have, basically saying that Freelee doesn't actually eat all these bananas and she purges herself or like is fake about eating them for views. And she pretty much just reuses other people's content, basically being like, see, it's possible to eat bananas. This guy did it, I do it. Ha. Honestly, I might have missed one, but I'm pretty sure they're all the videos that Freelee the Banana Girl made of Shane Dawson in 2014, and that also does show all his comments about her. So that's the video for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe, please, as it really helps my channel. See ya.